Hello guys, as they say. We welcome you to the Netherlands, and today we have a short, but interesting, review on the topic of what kind of things there are in the world at all. Do you remember 3 years ago the news about a faceless bike? Some startup from Asia was going to do something like this. No, it's not like that. That's it. Well, by the way, it also looks like, yes. Time passed, money for Indiegogo was collected and, by the way, they collected almost 6.5 million euros, but as often happens, something went a little wrong after that. In March of the 21st year, when they promised to deliver the first bicycles, the customers did not receive them. However, this is a positive story, because at the end of the 22nd year, the first bike still came to their customers. A spokeless bike. But nevertheless, is everything as cool, technological and interesting as promised? How does this thing even go, and does it go? Now let's look at the review. Let's go. So, guys, we have a bicycle in front of us that can't, I've wanted to say this for a long time, that can't be put in the wheels. Well, let's get to the point. The bike is called Rivu, it is spelled Revo, but still it is right to say Rivu. It was invented in the Asian startup Bino, a Malaysian company that is nevertheless based in the American city of Seattle. And by the way, one of the founders of the company is called Ivan, but his last name is still Chu. Some interesting facts about these bikes. First of all, the weight. Running very, very forward, we'll tell you more about it. This is the first thing bike owners complain about, because the whole thing is just up to a fig 25 kilos. But nevertheless, firstly, it's an electric bike, a battery and all that, you know. Secondly, it's well an unusual bike. Whatever the weight is, it is. The bicycle frame is made of aluminum of the 6000 series, the diameter of the wheels is 27.5 inches. Let's get ahead of ourselves right away, wait, I'll be right there. The owner of the bike immediately ordered some, so to speak, spare parts. This is the wheel of this bike. Naturally airless. Well, how is it natural? Apparently, this is part of this whole system and design, which allows this wheel, in fact, to work without spokes. An interesting question, by the way, is it possible to change it yourself? We'll talk about this with the owner later. The front and back of this bike have headlights, but unusual headlights, they are right here. And again, shifting strongly forward is one of the coolest advantages of this bike, because everyone writes that the headlights shine perfectly, straight ahead and very bright. But we'll see. This means that the headlights in the front and the stop lights in the back are LED, located at about the same height, as much as possible. Damn, gosh, what went, not cool. The maximum weight of a cyclist, well, that is, a person who can sit on it, is 125 kilograms. Available colors, matte black, like this wine red, as well as blue and brown. But the weather has gone bad with everyone, I'll be wearing a hat. In short, in addition to the most interesting moment is the absence of sleeps. We will talk about this later with the owner, he has already ridden it, he knows more about it. A few more interesting facts. This bike has 2 versions. One for Europe, specifically this one, yes, 2 are great, also for the USA. In Europe, this bike has a motor with a capacity of 250 watts, a maximum speed of 25 km/h, a battery for 60 kilometers of driving. In the American version, the motor is 750 watts, and the maximum speed is 32 km/h. But nevertheless the mileage is the same, 60 kilometers. Recharging takes about 3 hours. The second main feature of this is great, that is, the first is still the wheel, this is the protection of this is great. That is, this is all done also so that it is great. Well, if it is impossible, then it is as difficult as possible to hijack. Because if you believe the official Rivo website, about 2 million bikes are stolen in America every year. They write that the wheels are made using a unique triple protection technology against external damage. Even if you remove the lock, that is, right now the bike is blocked, the bike is still impossible to roll away. Authorization by fingerprint is required. That is, only by applying a finger, the wheels are unlocked and you can roll this bike. Well, you say, what's the problem? You can pick it up and carry it away. There's a GPS tracker inside. Information about the bike, where it is located, is always displayed in the application. And here's an interesting fact. It is written that special sensors are hidden in the seat, as well as in several places, and in which it is not specified specifically. As soon as someone approaches, starts to move, touch, or poke your bike somehow, the information immediately comes to the owner of the application. Well, the very thing that I've been wanting to say for a very long time now, and finally we haven't reached it. It's a bag in a wheel. 1 fastener, 2 fasteners. That is, this is not some kind of additional, this is officially a story provided immediately from the factory. But how does all this affect the driving of a bicycle, how it all works, and in general how it is, so to speak, on the road? Now we will call Alexander, his name is Alexandra, we will talk to him, he will tell us what, including about this bag, which, by the way, is officially from Ben's company, Ben's startup. 55 seconds or a little more than that. 55 seconds of commercial break and continue. Well, guys, technology is everywhere now. And looking ahead, this bike has its own mobile app. And there are more and more such startups with good salaries, but there are not enough people. Because just like that, to take and master classical programming is a lot of time and money. But if you want to start somewhere, you need Xyrocoding. You can learn to Xyrocode at the University of Xyrocoding, and then create an application to order. Income from 200,000 rubles a month. We recommend you to take a look at the free intensive development of mobile applications on the Xyrocode. The presenter is Kirill Shenik, director of the University of Xyrocoder, serial entrepreneur and investor. Kirill will tell you how to choose your profession, receive orders and look for work. In short, it will answer all the important questions. Participation, let me remind you, is free, so register using the link, it is already in the description right now. And, as they say, good luck. We continue with the bike. Guys, your attention is Alexandrinologies.
The because of they all the same. They have the because this is the 250 version and the 750 version have the motor's software restricted.
Tesla. A fingerprints?
Yes. It's here, and then I could basically close the stand, then start using the bike. Of course they can still lift it, and
Yes, but there is a GPS inside, right?
there is a GPS.
Do you have an app?
I have the A. Delivered, they have to pay for them, even if you need to, is a sensor on the side. Yes, yeah, they are automatically normally going on, so if it's too dark it will go. Sensors on the side. In the lights you have also the indicator as well. So if I say I want to go to the left, then have a longer trip.
These things right here.
In the. So you could of course put some bottles of water in anything else, but for now I just put the batteries in because the range is not that far actually, so of course. Now aiming it, and now it's locked.
Lock.
It should be can because it locked.
Yeah, but still we can just.
You can move it because that will be blocked as well, the wheel. So you can keep going, it will locked.
Good luck. Station.
Came in, and then I can see where the bike is just to make it was, so I GPS position is quite ACS.
Take A. Is this sound normal?
It's normal for this bike.
Now it's soft.
Yeah, just in the beginning, yeah.
So you can officially move it backwards, right?
Yeah, you can. It's allowed to WT damage anything. How it looks like you would think it's an off-road bike, but it isn't. It's more a city bike, because if you go off-road, yeah, it's not visible because everything, all the dirt goes between your wheels, and that's how you break it kind of, so it's better you stay on the normals in this okay to do so. You have bus and arms because yes, you might have the seat, it has a small suspension, but that it if I like this, like the bras are the best. If you want to distance and I need to earlier because I said they are very normals and he is very heavy you too fasting.
Two.
Of course. So. There is no suspension. So we went.
The bike seems to be working, but there's something going on inside. That is, Alexander fixed it, but some processes are still apparently going on there. Well, one of the first cars rides like this.
Oh, here's another one. This. Another thing. It's gone. Listen, well, he's going fast.
Damn it.
Well.
Well, of course, the coolest thing is how it looks from the outside, because well, of course Alexander goes and looks great, right? Cool. Look here. Well, another thing is that the same effect can be obtained by riding a conventional electric bike, also drive fast with normal suspension. A Dutch tractor is coming. These.
Well, the difficult ion, but, yeah. Performance-wise it's disappointment, yeah. I still the design it just unbelievable. Especially when aiming in the city. Yeah, we have you asking you. Wow effect started with a cool road. Wow effect they managed to achieve because well, it looks awesome in my opinion. But the consumer properties of this bike leave much to be desired.
Is it going well?
Well, it goes fast. Well, as the saying goes, moving and there is a guns and the guy came to him and he is too. And the good. Yeah.
You can just.
Heaviness is good. Heaviness is reliable. Even if you don't shoot, you can always punch someone like that in the head.
So heaviness is good, yeah. Well, the kids, that's the story. Alexander. The guys are considering, and from the point of view of the cost of an electric bike, now good electric bikes cost $2, $3, $4,000, too, like a third bike. Absolutely, Yes, Alexander has his own YouTube channel, all the links are at the bottom. We are waiting for your comment. Be polite in the comments. See you, bye.